everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Swede Barbecue, and today we're cooking up what I consider the best pork in the world. Today we're cooking up Iberico Secretos from Campo Grande. I've been a big fan of Iberico pork for many years, so I was very excited when I got this box from Campo Grande that is filled with goodies. So why don't we open up and see what treasures we can find inside. First, we have a very useful little cookbook that tells you how to prepare all the Iberico cuts and how to cook them. We also have a set of 4 different Iberico charcuterie. We have a paleta, we have a copa, we have a salchichon, and then we have a chorizo clásico. Then we have 4 beautiful cuts of Iberico. We have an Iberico 4-rib rib rack. We have an Iberico presa steak. We have an Iberico pork belly steak. And then my favorite cut of them all, the Iberico Secreto. So Iberico pigs come from the Pata Negra pig, or the black hoof pig, who lives in the Iberian Peninsula in Spain. Before we start prepping the Secreto, we need to try this and see what it tastes like. And why not start with a chorizo? So an Iberico pig gets about 3 acres per pig to graze upon, and their diet consists of acorn, herbs, mushroom, and of course grass. And a grown Iberico pig can eat between 15 to 25 pounds of acorn per day, which creates this tremendously nutty and rich flavor which the Iberico pork is known for. Oh, that is so good. So the cut that we're going to cook today is Secreto, so let's open up the package. Wow, look at this beautiful cut of meat. The marbling on the Iberico Secreto is just insane, and a lot of people refer to it to the Wagyu of pork. The cut itself, it's located between the blade and the loin muscle, and thanks to the rich diet, you get a lot of intramuscular fat that cooks so well when you grill it over high heat. So we're gonna prepare this Iberico Secreto the same way that I've eaten this many times in Spain. I think the meat is so flavorful by itself, so you don't wanna overpower it with a lot of different spices or rubs. We're gonna treat it with the respect that this amazing cut of Iberico pork deserves. You want to use flaky sea salt. You're going to get a beautiful crispy Secreto char, a super fatty and moist inside, and then some granules of salt with every bite that's just going to create an explosion in your mouth. So now the Iberico Secreto is seasoned, so it's time to put it on the grill. I like to cook it plancha style or on a griddle. I think it gives the best sear. The key is to make sure that the plancha is super hot. It's time to place the Secreto on the grill, and wow, listen to that sizzle. That is just amazing. And you could see the fat is already starting to caramelize, it's bubbling. This is, if you could be here and smell it, it smells simply amazing. We're also gonna cut a lemon in half and start grilling it. After a couple of minutes, it's time to flip it over and grill the other side. And you want to grill the Secreto until it has a great sear on the outside, but keep the inner temperature to about 135. This is a piece of pork that you want to serve medium rare. We're going to squeeze the grilled lemon over the Secreto, then we're going to remove the Secreto and let it rest for a couple of minutes. After we rested the Secreto for a couple of minutes, we're going to slice it into thin slices against the grain. And look at that, that is pork perfection, so let's try it. Oh, come on. You get a beautiful sear, a crust, where you have just tons of flavor. But then when you bite through it, you get super tender, moist, fatty, rich, nutty, flavorful pork. And then you get a couple of those granules of salt that really explodes in your mouth. And then you have the last dimension, the sourness and the tartness of the lemon that just brings it all together. I personally think that this is the best way to cook Iberico Secreto. I think it's the best way to serve it. So if you want to try this at home, Campo Grande is running a special right now where you get 4 of their most popular cuts, $70 off. Plus, you get cold shipping and you get 3 free gifts. You get the cooking book, which is amazing. You get a tote, And then you get the 4 charcuterie sampler that I showed you earlier. And trust me, you won't regret it. This is truly amazing. This is the best pork that you will ever have in your entire life. I hope you try it at home. Happy grilling. Oh man.